Hello, hello. Welcome to Sparkle Sanctuary. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a kind of different unboxing. I was recently on the Michaels website, and I love shopping at Michaels. They have really great kits and things that are really budget friendly, and so I really like to see what they have going on. I found this and a couple other neat things that I'm going to be unboxing in another video, but I really wanted to focus on this one today. So Jonathan Adler is an artist, and he has done a collaboration with Michaels. So there's a variety of things. There's little stand-ups things that you can put in your home. There's diamond paintings. There's other stuff. But I really was interested in this kit because it's a tray. I wanted to see what this looks like. I wanted to see what all came in here. And I was just very, very curious. This does say it's 14 by 18 inches or 35.5 by 45.7 centimeters. I don't know if that includes the actual tray itself or it's just the diamond painting on the inside. We will find out. So on the side here, I noticed that it says, gives us information about Jonathan Adler. It says he was a potter, designer, and author. He launched a brand in 1993 after leaving his job to pursue his love of pottery. Today, his offerings span furniture, lighting, accessories, and more, plus iconic interior design projects and retail locations worldwide, all dedicated to bringing modern American glamour to your life. His motto is, if your heirs won't fight over it, we won't make it. I don't know much or anything about Jonathan Adler. I didn't purchase this because it was him. I was just curious with the tray, and I do love butterflies, so that was fine. There is another image on this side thumbnail, and then just more information again about that. So the back is where all the content. So it says a pre-printed wooden tray, a pre-sorted diamond art gems, plastic tray cover, diamond art sheet. So I will have a sheet to use, a stylus, a grip cover, craft tray, wax, and then an instruction sheet. So everything you need is going to be inside one of these boxes. Okay. It is in English and in French, and then gives copyright information. So let's go ahead and turn this around. It does say US $34.99, Canadian $39.99. I honestly don't remember how much I paid for this because, like I said, I had a 30% off coupon, plus I had like $5 in rewards or something. So I didn't have to spend the $40 on this. But I do. So like if you have coupons and things, you can always use that. I try to not ever pay full price for any of my diamond paintings. Okay, I am having a hard time getting this sticker off of here, so give me just a minute. So let's get into this box and see what all is in here. Oh, it really truly fills the box. They made sure that there was not a lot of waste. That makes me happy. Oh, wow. Okay. To be honest, my brain made me think that this might be a little bit smaller than it is. So this is exciting to see. All right. So it is in a dust cover bag. So it would be easy to store that way, store it all together. Okay, this is a really nice wooden tray. This is very nice. It is painted blue. And then I think this plastic was just supposed to be in there. Okay. Oh, cool. So it's got a black tray and black wax. Let me pull all these out of here. I've not seen black wax before, so that's different. So here is our pin grip. It looks blue. Okay, maybe that is blue. Maybe that's dark blue. Okay. It's dark blue. I'm glad the viewfinder was able to pick that up. In my lighting, I can't see it as well. So you have a single placer with a grip. And then you have this tray. That's just a little bit of residue, or not residue, just a little fluff on there. And then dark blue wax. Okay. So this is just a little wax caddy. There are 2 pieces of wax in here, and there are instructions on these that say you peel this off. So you want to peel that up and then before you stick your pin in it. Okay. All right. So, and then you store it in here so that the wax doesn't get dried out. And then in here is a really big bag of baggies, and these are decent size and they're not bad quality. Honestly, these are decent baggies. So if you get up into baggies, this has everything you need. It looks like there's going to be more than enough of these for the number of colors we have. Here it says it is 42 colors. Again, Make Market doesn't do special diamonds. So if you're looking to bling this up, you could do that yourself if you wanted to. Okay. If you notice, there's numbers here at the top of this. So this legend actually matches up with the numbers here on the drills. Okay. And the way that they do it you have number 1 here is number 1 on here, and that is going to be the letter A wherever you place it. I do wish these were in color. That would have been helpful, but you know, either way, it's a legend, and that's all I need. So here are instructions for how to diamond paint in both English and French. Okay, so this really has everything you need to get started to diamond paint and to create this craft tray. I would say what would have been a nice addition to this as well, would have been some like sealant glue to put on top of it so that you can actually use the tray and make it functional. Michael's, their Make Market brand does have a diamond art sealant. And ironically, I actually have some here from a project that I did a while back, and I just haven't put it away. So if Make Market has these, you can buy them in store. You just take off the cap here, and then this is foam. And then you just squish it on there and it seals it for you. Okay, so ironically, I actually have a couple of these, so I won't need to buy any. But if you do get one of these trays, I recommend, if you don't have any of this, going ahead and picking one up so that you can seal it as soon as you're done diamond painting it before you use it. Okay, so it looks like here is our array of colors. All right, I'm not going to get all of those out and individually show them to you just because, well, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let's see. We'll see. But here you go. This is the image. Sorry for the glare from my ring light, but it is just dragonflies, butterflies, all kinds of different bugs. I love butterflies. I wasn't even paying attention to the other bugs on there. I was really paying attention to the butterflies. This would be like if you, you know, like if you have like a cookout outside, this would be a lovely tray to use for that. This would be perfect. There is diamonds basically all the way up to the wall. Let me see if I can get that up nice and close. Let's see, tilt it from the ring light. Okay, so you can kind of see it basically goes up almost to the wall because there's my finger. And so this shouldn't be terribly difficult to diamond paint and to place those diamonds on. What I would recommend doing is maybe setting it like this and then working on this half. And then when it's done, turning it around and then working on this half, if that makes sense. It does have, hold on just a second. I feel something moving. I'm wondering if there's a plastic. There is. Okay. Okay. So there's a plastic cover in here. How cool is that? So I mean, I still recommend sealing this because spills happen, moisture happens, and, you know, this will cover it, but it's not going to protect it fully. But that is cool that there's a plastic film or plastic that you can put on top. It does say to peel here and to peel here. So I bet that this is a really nice clear plastic that you can put on there, but it's covered to keep it from getting scratches while you're working on this. Okay, I'm really liking this even more. So it does say peel off here. And so there's an area where you can to grab the plastic to be able to pull back the plastic to diamond paint it. So let me go back to what I was saying when I got distracted by that plastic. Yeah, you can diamond paint this side and reach in here and do it this way, and then just turn it around and then do the other side, if that makes sense. And that way you can make sure that you are able to get up to the edges without it being a hindrance, if that makes sense. Because there is a wall on this, it's going to make it a little bit more awkward to diamond paint. You could even do it this way. It looks like the symbols are all this way. So that's something to keep in mind. If you work on one side, you'll want to rotate the symbols to rotate this upside down so you don't mix up or confuse any of the symbols, if that makes sense. Especially because there is a letter V and there is, okay, let me pull this up. There's a letter V, and then there is this greater than symbol or less than. There's actually two. Look at that, greater than and less than. They look like they're different colors though, so it won't be as bad, but just something to keep in mind when you're working on something like this. When you've got three symbols that are similar, if you move it around or turn it the wrong way, you may confuse those, and so that's something to definitely keep track of. I don't see any others that look like they might mix up in number. I will also say this is interesting in that they didn't just make it a straight up and down diamond painting. They actually maneuvered around. The individual bugs and things like that in here. So like here, instead of having all of the diamonds be vertical and horizontal, they're just kind of mixed in there. So it does leave for some spots, like for this leg here, and for like the antennas here, it leaves spots open for those to be seen. But it also means that like multi-placing is going to be more difficult. So something like this will take a little bit longer to complete and put together. So anyway, just thoughts to keep in mind. It does look like there could be room for multi-placing around the edge, but the center is definitely more like the kind of thing that you would find when, like, working with the diamond paintings that are more geared towards kids. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. I will be working on this and I will definitely post a post review, but I just wanted to do a quick unboxing so you could see something new that they have at Michael's. I do like that this plastic is in here. I don't remember seeing that listed on the box. Let me pull that back out really fast. So, pre-printed wooden tray, pre-sorted diamond art gems, plastic tray cover. Okay. I think I was thinking when I read that out loud that I was thinking about the like cover for the diamonds. I should have been thinking more clearly about that. Maybe I'm trying to do this too early in the morning. Anyway, okay, so now you know that all of those things are inside this box, and this is a diamond painting that is offered through Michael's. If you are interested, like I said, this is a really decent size. This would be a really great tray for, like doing a cookout outside. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Remember, wherever you go to take care of yourself is a Sparkle Sanctuary. So make sure you're taking time to take care of you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.